Is it recording? Yes, it is. Alright. Cricket. There you go. Alright, get the hell out of here. I gotta wake up. I started working on July 31st vlog last night, trying to get caught up. The computer's so damn slow, I only got done with half of it. At some point I was like, I gotta go to bed, because I gotta, go to work early. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning when I went to bed. A little late if you have to work this early. It's like I'm killing myself. That's why I can't wait to get my new laptop. Things will be a lot quicker to work on. I figure that if everything works out, I'll probably be able to get a new laptop next weekend. Especially since my wife just got a job. I don't know, did I mention? I'm not sure if I mentioned it yesterday or not, but my wife is going to be Game Master of Warcraft. She's going to be a WoW GM. It's what she wanted. She loves it because working at Blizzard could also mean that you'll be a customer service agent, where you can sit on the phone helping people with their accounts. With anything Blizzard, or Battle.net or whatever the hell, I really not that, I don't know a lot about games and how Blizzard works, but I think Battle.net handles your accounts, right? Blizzard is the, developers, or they are the developers of like Diablo and WoW and maybe a few other games. Yeah, so she's going to become a GM. Don't know exactly how that works yet. Any top secret information, I told her that I will be telling, the people about what she does, but she has to let me know. She tells me privately, hey, babe, don't make sure you don't mention this in your vlogs, because I don't want to get her fired. So I'm not sure if there's any top secretness of this. I know there's a lot of stuff when I worked at Microsoft. There was a lot of top secret stuff that we just could not mention to the general public, and I didn't. We had to sign a non-disclosure agreement. Same thing with Whole Foods. I had to sign a non-disclosure agreement to say that there were certain things that I would not tell social media, different videos, and then not even tell my family about. Yes, trust me. You work for a company that has a lot of secret information. You may tell your family about it, but what you don't do is get on Facebook and tell the world. Not even within your circle of friends. There was this one lady, and I'm sure all of you have heard of it. She's been on TV talking about Facebook, where she got fired because she mentioned something about snot-nosed, rowdy kids, that she has to deal with on a daily basis as a teacher, right? Because she said this on her Facebook, and she checked friends only or acquaintances or whatever, people, she thought she was privately sharing that information. Come to find out, one of the parents of those children under her read that comment on Facebook, and then she got fired because of that. What you don't want to do is anything. See, what people have to remember is that anything that you do on the internet stays on the internet forever, no matter how much you try to delete it. Unless you're a government agency, like CIA or Secret Service, something like that, they could probably distinguish every single item on the internet by using special orders and warrants and stuff like that. But outside of that, I mean, if you upload a picture to Facebook, or someone caught a picture of you being drunk at a bar, and you ask your friend, hey, can you please take that down? That's really embarrassing. Someone else may have downloaded that picture because they thought it was funny. And then they can use Photoshop, alter the picture, and do whatever they want to it. Before you know it, your picture ends up being on every social networking website out there, especially if the picture is funny. Let's say you were caught, you were at a bar, you're a woman, you were at a man. Let's say you were a man, and you were caught being drunk as hell, but just because the way, the angle of the way the camera was facing, you were doing this, but there's a guy in front of you about a foot away. Because you're doing this, it looked like you were rubbing his junk. That picture was taken. Someone downloaded that picture. It's too late. Because they can alter that picture. They can spread it to several different people and say, oh, look how funny this is. And then they'll start using cruel comments like fag and gay and all that stuff. Before you know it, you're the well-known gay on the internet, even though you're not gay. Even if you are gay, it's still embarrassing to have pictures of that on there. It's not good, whether you're gay or not. That just shows how inappropriate you are if that picture was real. But it's not. So be careful. Don't get so freaking drunk in public to where people can capture you doing weird things. Don't do stupid stuff. Because a lot of people have done little tricks like bicycle tricks, or they jump off the roof into a pool and somehow they mislanded or they fell. And you upload it to YouTube, and then one day you decide to run for president. Someone's like, oh my God, look at this video of this idiot. I told you he's not going to be a good presidential candidate. It's too late. The picture's there. Because someone else got the picture or downloaded the video from YouTube. And it's easy to download videos on YouTube. I'll tell you that. In Firefox, there's a plugin called, there is a download plugin. And it will tell you if there's some type of flash element or MP4 that it can download. And you can download videos on YouTube. That's how on one of my vlogs I did the Surface thing. I went to the Surface YouTube page, downloaded the video, and was able to use it in my vlogs. Yeah, we got some more exciting stuff happening in the mobile phone market. iPhone 5 will be announced next month. And right before that, a week before, Nokia is going to announce their Windows Phone 7, or Windows Phone 8, release, which is going to showcase what their phone's going to look like. A lot of concepts and illustrations have been on the internet about iPhone 5 and Windows Phone 8 from Nokia, trying to, some leaks, of some stuff. It's not all true until it's fully announced. I mean, when leaks get on the internet, it's usually one of the designs that Nokia is considering. Imagine that a company like Nokia, or a car manufacturer, or anybody who makes items, they have like 25 to 50, maybe even hundreds of design concepts for the next release of whatever product that they're releasing. And so it's not always the final product. So when they're releasing on the internet about the next Prius, Toyota Prius, it's not always that particular design, because they've already had hundreds of different designs. And of course, the board and design team, they get together and they pick the final design right before they build it. Even if they have, usually when they get down to like 10 designs, they're like, okay, we like these final 10. They'll make and actually manufacture 10 of those prototypes so that they can actually play with it and work with it. Some people may take it home, and that's how leaks happen. People get those leaks and they're like, oh wow, that's going to be the next iPhone 5. That's not always true. The current leak is that iPhone's going to be longer in the screen, 16 by 9. It's going to be a little bit taller than the current iPhone, iPhone 4, iPhone 3GS. It's going to have a little bit more real estate. The width of it is going to be the same, and the thickness of it is going to be about the same as well. Is it going to be a quad core? We don't know. Is it going to have Retina display part 2? Don't know. These are things that we don't know yet. Is it going to be able to record 1080p video? Don't know. So, would the camera have better, more megapixels, more color depth, and stuff like that? These are things that we don't know yet. Imagine that as well, that Samsung provides a lot of the parts for Apple, and even though Samsung has to honor the agreement for those parts, I mean, they can't. The court lawsuit is about copyright, but it's not about how much Apple purchases Samsung products in order to make, their phone. Apple doesn't make every single thing that's in that phone. They have to purchase a lot of those products from third-party companies like Samsung and a lot of other companies. And all Apple does is assemble it and put it together. So there's a lot of parts that are coming from Samsung, and because of the lawsuit, I wonder if that's going to hurt some of the relations between Apple and Samsung when it comes to buying parts, from Samsung that Apple needs. I think my phone went blue. Okay, I'm not sure if my phone's recording or not. It is. My phone made a noise, damn it. Okay. It was probably something else. God damn it, my allergies.